Welcome back. Oh, Cuba winning? I'm guessing that's a baseball game. I don't follow the sports things. Are you feeling better, Racist Sauce? Jay, welcome. AJJ. AJJ. You're not feeling better, Racist Sauce? I'm sorry, dude.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
Ooh, yeah. I had a cold like a month and a half ago that I thought was worse than COVID, too. And COVID was pretty bad. So yeah, it is flu season. So that really fucking sucks. Jay, what you snacking on? Carrots?
I think I've lost
Carols?
my sense of smell.
A white lie.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Oh boy. Flu, norovirus, wombo combo. Ooh, that sounds bad. That does not sound good. That sounds like things are just coming out of all your holes. That's bad.
That's probably a good idea. Clear
Carrots
our
and
heads.
Triscuits.
But before
Top
we
notch.
can do that, you need to get your shit together.
I'm trying.
No, it's not, officer.
Damn. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do
Volumetric.
while the wind changes.
Shit
It's
compressor.
pretty bad right now.
Alright.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Yes,
Give it
ma'am.
half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright. Volumetric shit compression. That's what we're doing today. It's gonna take 30 minutes. That's great. Alright, what else do we want to do? We gotta track down our gun. Because we're the cop who lost their gun. See karaoke, figure out how to get into the secret passageway. Who reported the crime? This'll take a while. Who put the clothes in the trash? Also, my badge is missing, so you know. I need to find cigarettes, which is stupid. Pay for damages. Let's see. I really should pay this guy. Alright. We have plenty of shit to do. And you know what? Maybe I'm gonna talk to this kid.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks? Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
This
What
kid's
you got,
fucking
huh?
nuts.
Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Damn. I wanted to ask about the clothes.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Oh boy, he's gonna smack me.
What are you? Like 80, right?
Okay.
Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
That's fucked up.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Sure.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
I don't know if I can.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, Kuno, chill out.
There he still is, looking right through
It's
you
locked.
with his white eyes. The body
Leaving, we're leaving. No more of that. Okay. So then... Oh yeah, there's a thing over here in there. Let me see.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
This guy's voice is very relaxing. Exactly what I need right now.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Oh boy. She might let me in.
Pardon? This is not Kuno.
Fuck.
Who is this?
single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You
Again.
hear the same waiting room music,
Okay.
but no one picks up the receiver anymore. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Oh boy, it's
What
gonna be a
an
while.
ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. Looks like someone has melted half the
Holy
plastic
shit.
off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything.
Creepy.
You can almost hear them breathe.
What the fuck? That's grody. That's grody.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
I don't think I would buy electronics from a place that sounds like this.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
You would? Because it's retro.
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
This lady sounds like a ghost.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her?
Drama.
Just go along with it.
Oh boy. Fuck. Do I admit that I don't remember? I'm gonna go with the number 1.
Michelle, just please.
Ooh, gross. I thought my name was Harry or some shit.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Boy.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Oh, suspicious.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
What the fuck?
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
I could call again. I'm not sure I'm gonna pass this check. Let's see what else.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. Silence. No one answers. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No
Cool.
one answers your call.
Let's call again.
No,
Shit.
hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Well,
Yes?
shit. I don't think we have enough. 17%, that's pretty low.
Only banal
Okay.
things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very
Damn.
small soul.
Shots fired. Ooh, crap. Okay. -1. Jesus. But I had perfect morale! No, no, no. No, 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 no!
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Damn, all of these are fucking awful.
He watches you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another
Fucking
police
shit.
officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
Beautiful. Load her up! Hi, Atomic! I just got dead. Okay, apparently volition is a good thing to put points into. Alright! So we are not gonna try to convince Kitsuragi that there's a sexy twist in this case. Lesson learned. Oh my god, I have so much dialogue to go through. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna talk to Kuno first.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks? All right.
The kid moves his head.
Yeah, like a...
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. What are you?
Perhaps you could That's right.
Let's try
Turn
it.
your
Kuno doesn't...
I know, Kuno, fuck you. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Still
With his wife,
not gonna
pneumonia
happen.
only makes it
Shit.
work. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Damn.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out. I've seen captains puke, then drive to the station. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. That's probably a good idea. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals.
You've gained a thought.
Give it half an hour.
Let's begin. Volumetric shit compressor. What do we have here? That's nothing. Okay. Alright. And now for this.
An old call box with you can almost you
I
press the
hung up.
number sign. You can almost
Yes.
She sounds wait. The lieutenant. It's a woman. She must be mistaken. Who cares that
Why did you even call? I don't...
a spot? She sounds like she's about. She doesn't. Silence. The only thing. Another.
I don't know what happened either.
You press the number sign. This button.
Huh. This button looks new.
Okay. We're back. We're back at it. Let's see. I guess we could go in the shop and talk to this bookstore lady. She looks Very professional.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Wonderful board games, sir.
Hey.
The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Boring. Both of these board games sound boring. Yeah, I speedran that part because I just wanted to get back to where I was before I killed myself.
Raubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children. Friends are technically like family.
Fantastic.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It's lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
Shots fired.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff.
She has moms
You
for
can
liberty
still buy
energy.
them, though.
Yeah. I'm out. You know what? No, I'm
An
gonna look through this
endless
shit.
variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velcra. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
I can't afford that. I can't afford that, y'all. I don't got that kind of money.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it
I have
makes
$3.
sense.
Apparently. I thought I had more than that. I need to make some money, actually. Ooh, where do I go to sell my bottles? Shit, I don't know. Let me see. Because I've got bottles. I've got things. Let me see. Do I got things? Where's my bottles? Okay. Contains 15 bottles. Freet. Maybe I can go to Freet and recycle them or some shit? I feel like that makes sense. I don't know where the fuck Freet is though. That's the next question. There's like a secret spot over there. A tome of fascist magic. Rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
I don't
You
give a
see a
shit, I don't
large
give a
variety.
Shit. I'm not in the learning mood today.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Ooh. Phantom Island is what I'm gonna
Ozon,
guess.
Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics.
You.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Thank you so much.
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Pretty cool names.
850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Incelindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
For a second there, I thought I was losing my shit. But the window is breathing. Like, this area, the image behind this text box is like pulsing slowly. And I was like, am I losing my shit right now? Am I somehow high? No, it really is moving.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Oh, wait. Too many words. Oh, wait. I want to listen to the thought. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Everybody knew that. What's over here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
I'm a goddamn policeman. Fuck you.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
What?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
Okay.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
An interesting trinket, I would say. Okay.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Okay.
The
We're gonna go chat with the lady about what's behind the curtains. I know she thinks there's some cursed object back there. Ma'am.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Look at my face. What kind of energy do you think this person's bringing into this place right now? Let me see. Can you give me some money? Yeah.
Sir, don't be ridiculous.
Okay.
I certainly will not give you money. I would
Sex
be doing
energy,
you a grave
yeah.
psychic disfavour.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, I bring a carousel of cocks.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
I'm going ridiculous.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space. Tribute, power. These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
All right.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Okay.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees.
Lies.
I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the book.
No.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of. She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
Let me see. Uh-huh.
It's just for decoration.
Oh, something broke?
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Do they call it the doomed commercial area?
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Not good. That's a bad curse.
But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds like a case.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Oh, yes. Drama llama.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Ma'am, I came here to help.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before. You're no para-detective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker.
Yeah,
Pardon me for being so blunt, but
You look like one.
that's rude.
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus, alright? The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
Oh, it's necessary to drink in order to contact the void.
how do you know all this?
Here we go.
Oh my god.
I should have realised. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter.
No?
You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Kim?
Oh, certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
Oh, wow, Kim. Thanks.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it? Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Yes, of course.
Yes, That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume.
A
You
key.
should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
I wonder if this will let me get into the secret passage.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Inland.
What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Ta-ta.
Volumetric shit compressor.
Boom. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Nice. I accept. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Muy bueno. Okay. See, we're still working on this one. I don't really know what else to be working on though. -1 authority. I don't know. You should get this thought for yourself, T. You could keep your poop in a group when playing the scary games. I will try. I will try to remember the volumetric shit compressor thought. Okay. For now, spooky entities. Let's go. Maybe I can keep my poop in a group now.
You see a set of
Pull them open, damn it. Let's go.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I wish I wasn't such a child, because all I see is semen. Semenese wards. Oh my god, I'm such a twat. Alright. Oh, creepy. Hair dryers. Oh boy. Grow some balls. Person.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I have the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Kim.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
Thank you. Oh shit. New space. Oh, Kim wants to say something.
What is this place?
I don't know. It's the netherworld. Oh shit. You're telling me to save? That's bad news. I can't save! Hold on, maybe I'll finish my convo with this guy
No,
first.
it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
See.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window.
You're not wrong.
Other than that, the room is dark.
Mostly I've been saving my ass with autosaves.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed.
Ah, of course, Kim.
No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on,
This
shall
game
we?
loves the word banal. Banal, 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 banal. Alright. We're safe. Okay, let's go. Banal bananas. Smells like leather and sweat. ¿Qué es esto? I can sell it. I have so much shit I can sell. I don't know where to go though. Citius Fortis. The rest is worn off. What's this? Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. They sure do. We're gonna
A
exercise.
barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its
Gonna
weight
get
plates.
swole.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
I don't know. Why does this remind me of something? This picture. I don't know.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim. It's a trap. There's no way I'm gonna be able to fucking Pyramid Head. Oh my god, Jade. That's what it is. I was like, this is a horror thing. Why can't I think of it? Yeah, it looks like Pyramid Head. At first, I was like, Chainsaw Man? Something from Chainsaw Man? Then I was like, Trigun. It kind of looks like Trigun, but Trigun's not really evil. But it's definitely Pyramid Head. That's funny.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
But it reminds me of Pyramid Head. It was like, this reminds me of something scary, but I wasn't sure what it was.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
We go. Alright. What else is there? Nothing. Okay. Up and up. It's fucking spooky. Hallways blocked by old window panes and debris. We might as well be playing Silent Hill now. Let's see. Ooh. There's fucking birds and shit. Oh god. I don't like this. Wild animals stare at you in the dark. Stuffed and mounted and no. What is this? A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Delicious. What's this? Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of plates. Oh god, it's mannequins. Why? Why is there mannequins in here? Naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. Oh, that seems normal. I found some money. I need some money. Like, I need a lot of money. Let's go this way. Blue velvet, mothbin. More money? Oh yeah. Muy bueno. Let's see. Good thing I got this flashlight, huh? That Kim gave me. Bearing a Slipstream logo, huh? Suspicious. This is production schedule filament memory. Oh, I can sell that. Skis with Slipstream printed on the laminated top layer.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
The question is, what did they pivot to?
That's a good question. Reality is ruthless.
Dun, dun, dun. Alright. We're good here. Let's go behind. Oh, But where are the clothes that used to be? I don't know. That's a great question. Did we come in through here? I don't think so. I'm gonna go this way real quick.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Ooh, perhaps they are fascists.
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man,
Alright, drama.
but a welkin.
Take it down a notch.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Okay, well, you don't even have to read the text. He already knew it was a Welkin supremacist.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
I feel like I know why this business failed.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Okay, this has been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow.
Beautiful. Project Dreadboard.
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Glaciers. This voice in my head, it's very fancy.
Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Interesting. Jay, which part was your favorite bit? Little bit of meta commentary. The supremacist?
This is a monthly calendar
Oh, this
from the
entire
year
section.
50.
It's fun.
Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Barf.
It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
That it is.
Minimi stands for a mini-meeting.
Oh, really?
It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Yeah.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
I've got that.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Wonderful.
The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
I thought I heard a click somewhere. First of all, let me inspect this production schedule. Okay, the question is how we do this. ¿Cómo hacemos esto? I'm definitely hearing some shit, y'all. I don't like this. Can I inspect this? No, I can't inspect. Alright. I don't like these noises. Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe! Amazing. Let's see.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Very pedantic.
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled
What?
the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Interesting. Are they playing tabletop RPGs over the radio?
They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Oh, that sounds fun.
A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
That right there, yeah. 100%.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Oh my god. I'm still thinking about this line up here. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Because I was working at a startup last year. This is very fresh. This hits some wounds. Yeah, definitely agree on that. Alright, we've got a door. And there's also a hallway, like, back here this way. Oh, I should have gone back through the hallway, I think. No, take me back. It's too spooky!
Yes?
Hold on, wait. No. Goodbye. Alright, hold on. Let's go up the hallway. Take me back to the paradise city where the girls is cheap and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? I hope you have enjoyed that rendition, sir. Alright. Let's see. What else we got? Oh my god, I almost feel like this is spookier. What's this? Monies? La Delta 51. Interesting. I feel like I hear a radio or something. The floorboards creak. Oh, do they? Interesting. This room is dark as fuck. Interact. Yellow man bug. Damn, I wish I could interact with this though. Off we go.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Knock knock.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
I said knock knock.
Still nothing.
Knock
No,
knock, bitch!
those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
Fuck. Alright.
If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Ghosts aren't real. Didn't your parents tell you that? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Okay. Damn, I lost a health. 1 health lost. Okay. To the basement! This is fun. I'm having fun. I'm a detective. I'm detectoring. Money? Money. No shame in save scumming occasionally. Thank you for the reminder. What the fuck? The wind howls from the coal chute above. Okay, well, what the fuck is this? Is it a fridge?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Interesting.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
It's totally there's beer in here, right?
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Bro.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
In the dark.
Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Give me the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Cute.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Go into an old basement?
The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Suck a carousel of cocks. That's a lot. I mean, if that's what you would do for a Klondike bar, then alright, you earned it. It's at least one Klondike bar per cock. Specifically an ice cream fridge. That's crazy. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I get it, Jay. You gotta like burn those calories before consuming them. That just makes sense to me.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Oft.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
This is what's causing all these businesses to go under. Oh my god, that's really funny. Okay, what we got here? Right. Bears. It still bears. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
Kim is very interested in this like random ass case we've started.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP.
I figured it was good.
It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Thought I did find the filament, but maybe not.
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer.
Which is to say, not very good.
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Yeah,
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
that makes sense. Okay. Ice bear fridge. Very fucking cool. Let's follow these wires. this looks like it makes ice cream. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Open sesame. Let's see. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There is a hidden doorway here. Como? Oh, can I get in there? Yes. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Interesting. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. But why? What's this?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Shine light on a hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
I should have saved.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Are
Rifles.
these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
Hey.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still beautiful thing in its own way.
Yeah.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Interesting.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Fantastic.
He likes this find.
Do you know? Maybe I'll give him that rifle. Pretty. Or maybe I'll fucking sell it for money, because I need to sleep somewhere tonight. Okay. Still though, I haven't found oh, another ice cream machine! Still running!
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar.
Shit.
Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time.
It's funny because the image looks like he's trying to pry something open.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Blaze! Hello! Welcome! I'm starting a new game. It's called Disco Elysium. It's really weird and extra fun. And so far, a commentary on capitalism and fascism and a couple of other things. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. I've been good. I've been tired actually. But good. Tired, overwhelmed. I've got a metric butt ton of work. How have you been?
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in
Yes,
your
thank you.
inventory.
I know.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. Lonesome, long way home.
Bam. We can make it home now, maybe.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work.
Shit.
That's all you have now.
So I don't live here anymore. Learning cap for perception raised. Speed gives one side. Feels. I've been good. Body is brutal though. You did some rough mountain hiking. Damn, girl. Why? Okay. Let me see. Did I get a new one? I think I got a new one. Didn't I? Like some kind of ice cream shit? Homosexual. Where's the ice cream? Maybe not. This is the narrator's voice. Right? It's like milky smooth. I love it. He puts me in the mood. It's very relaxing. Bowl collector. I thought I had something here for ice cream. Okay. Looking about.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
I will, but first... Oh, actually, that's safe. Boop. Okay. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. There's a lot of stuff here. Insane! Mesh tank top. +1 drama. Wait. Oh, this one gets you +1 conceptualization and -1 suggestion. That's kind of nice, though. But you know what? Drama! Yes. We're doing some drama right now. That goes up, and I'm not ready to go up. This goes down. Money! It's not a lot of money, but alright. A stellar window, people's feet shuffling on by the street. I'm surprised there's even light. Let's see. Money and Nosafed +1 health. Oh, I need that. Okay. Where'd it go? Where is it? Hey. Hello. Ma'am. Oh my god. Did I not just pick this up? Maybe it automatically gave me +1 health. No, it did not. Let me check again. Damn, that is some bullshit. What could it have possibly done? Am I somehow not seeing this thing? Tools. No, I didn't need this. Okay. Crap. Okay. Well, let's try to open this thing. Maybe I should turn it off first.
2 cables are plugged into an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Depress.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Just leaving it. Alright, let's see if we can get this open.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
I guess I'm not opening this, huh? What if I turn it back on?
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box.
I think it's still running.
Somewhere in the dark, a giant electrical mammal stirs to life. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
Okay, let's see if there's any difference.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old...
Nope. Alright, well, we're turning everything off.
2 cables are plugged something close to you.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but does an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Okay, we don't need the pry bar, so I'm gonna go back to my plus items here. Okay. I think you just need the right tool, yeah. I think so too. Oh. What? In the what now? We came out of this building. That is not where I expected to come out. Okay, let me see. Did I go through everywhere that I needed to go? I think so. Let's see. off now.
The beer's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Yes, indeed it has. What's this?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Gross.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Hey warrior, what's up? Yeah, so the first voice you hear is Kim Kitsuragi, I think his name is, and he's the lieutenant that's helping us with this case. The voice you just heard is inside our mind, but the voice that we actually have is not that voice. There's like a really silk, smoothie narrator in our brain. I don't know why, but when we talk, it does not sound smooth and silky.
The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I don't think so. But there's somebody talking.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Physical instrument. Yo, hello? No. I don't think that's a good idea. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Playsound said it lives in the chimney. Your in-head voice narrator is New York from Flavor of Love. My in-head narrator is just the same annoying person you're hearing right now. Damn, should I do this? I don't want to let them know I can hear them. Do I? Let me try this first.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
For sure. Why would I do this?
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
Delightful.
Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Yes, it would be. Kick it? Oh, motherfucker. Did I just kill myself? I legitimately maybe just killed myself.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Oh my god. So? No. It's just heartburn.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect
Jesus.
and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face, like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
I just kicked something and killed
Cop
myself.
suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken.
Dear.
According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Coming back. I'm coming back for you, baby. Let's go. Oh, hey. Alright. They talking shit, yup. I mean, this guy, he wasn't the best. Okay, so now I gotta figure out what's the last thing I did over here. Gotta touch all the stuff. Let me see. I think I saved right before interacting with the furnace. Let me see. These things off.
2 cables are plugged. An electric sizzle, something close to.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant
'Cause I wanted to.
raises.
Because I'm crazy. Let me see. Did I press this? Yeah. Alright. And I have a healing item I can't use. I wonder if it'll still be there. Nope. Feels bugged to me, but that's alright. Okay. Let's see. Wall collapsed. Okay.
A thick layer of coal dust.
Looks
We're
like
not
it.
gonna kick
no
it
one
this
has
time.
used it in ages.
It's dark. The echo is.
What are you doing? Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind. You're right.
Always has to be the skeptic. A lush layer. Maybe you could paint something
not
with
gonna
this
kick it.
coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists.
But I
No,
guess I'm gonna
that
yell.
would be stupid.
No, you know what? I'll be back. Let me look around real quick. No, I really don't think there's much else to do. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna yell. We yell.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. You muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before.
Okay.
You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there.
But I knocked on that.
Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Shit. That's rude. Alright. Well, we tried. We will not be kicking the furnace on this day. Okay. Let's go talk to the shopkeep again. But we are gonna take a shortcut. Okay. Let's see. Do, 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 do. I think I figured out this lady's curse. It's the electricity bill.
You're alive and well.
I am.
Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. He
The
knows
drama.
what she wants to hear.
Let's see. None of these are very extra right now. I'll go with this one.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Not yet. That's all I can say for now. Book peddler. I'm out of here. Alright, actually, I want to go check out that metal garage door again. And then we're gonna go check out the corpse, which is such a lovely thing to say. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Going. Going fast. I mean, so fast, so speedy. What's this? Snow shoes in the puddle of melting snow? Yeah, okay.
As before, an iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here. Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
Why couldn't Kim yell up the furnace?
Sire, may we suggest something?
Sire.
Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm.
Okay. That seems like a good tip, I would say. Me personally.
Perhaps it's not such a bad idea. Try it again, son.
Just barely passed this check.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
Sometimes I think I can be a voice actor, then I hear this guy. You know, I wish I could be a voice actor, and then I hear these people, and I'm just like, no, nah. Oyster sauce, you could do it. You got a nice voice. And yeah, Warrior, I know how you feel. I had the same exact thought.
Sire, may we suggest something?
Yes,
Perhaps
I know.
it's not such a bad idea.
No, it's not
Try-
gonna work though. But let's go back to the furnace, see if we can yell. Let's see, where was that door? Is it over here? Yes. Out of water. Alright, furnace. Let's go.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace,
+1 see
coloring
from the
it
diaphragm.
pitch black.
Warrior, you sure it's not because we're just Latino women?
Something
It worked!
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
And
Then,
Warrior, you only have one volume, huh? You and my mom.
Hello?
This is the police! No, maybe I'll just go with... I summon the ghost of the doomed commercial. Answer me, spirit!
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
I don't know what it is about Italians and Latinos. We just speak with a lot of passion. We're very passionate people.
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Ooh.
After you, officer.
I'm not gonna kick it. We're not gonna kick the furnace this time. Actually, we're gonna save. Alright. Passion! I could be yelling right now. I'm trying not to yell. Oh, it's open! The Caribbean of the Mediterranean. That's a fun fact. Ooh, dice. Colorful polyhedral dice. That awakens the dice goblin in me. Let's see. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Amazing. Can I have some? No. Deep breaths.
Hello. I'm Nia.
A novelty dice maker. So cool. It's funny because I was just looking at custom-made dice on Etsy today. There was this beautiful pair. It was so beautiful. It looked like ceramic, and then it had like a translucent resin layer around it. It was beautiful. It was $130 for that set. That's what I okay, like I'm all about paying artists. Like you should totally pay artists what they're worth. But damn, $130? Fuck. I wish I had $130 to drop on those dice because they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my milieu.
Milieu. My milieu. I don't know what a milieu is.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
A cool one.
She's got a direct view to the backyard.
Oh.
You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Just go to Amazon like the rest of us. Yeah, but okay. A, I prefer to support small businesses. And B, the ones on Amazon, they're nice and all. But they're not really like showstoppers. You should check Etsy, girl. You're gonna die. If you've never seen custom made dice, like spend some time on Etsy.
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Fancy. A milieu. You go on Etsy for gifts, for quality shit. Yeah, me too. I love Etsy. I wish shipping was faster, but I get it.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
Oh.
But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have confused me with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Ooh. I don't know what you're doing with your dice, but they should not be getting lost. Although, you know what? I'm such a hypocrite because I have a pair of dice. Like, I have a set of dice that I lost for a good 2 years. And what's funny is I found it. When I found it, it was in this little like drawer that I have on my desk. And I remember putting it in that drawer and being like, I'm going to put these dice here in my drawer where I can find them later. And then when I went looking for them, I couldn't find them at all. In fact, I found them by accident because I was just like cleaning. And I opened up the drawer and I was like, oh, it's my dice. Amazing. No, I ain't got no kids. And when my nephew used to live with me, he never lost my shit, so I would never let him play with my dice anyway.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
No. I'm looking for something else. Squints eyes mysteriously. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
Amazing.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide.
Interesting.
Ask what you need.
No drama here then.
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
This is so weird. So this bookshop owner has been telling me that there's like an evil curse in the back part of the shop where there's a bunch of failed businesses. And for the most part, there were tons of failed businesses. But then there's this one lady hidden up here who has a successful business. How do they not see each other? How do they not interact?
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt.
Ooh.
That was my first order. I grew it from there. Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
I can vouch for that. They are nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Yes, the nerds have big bucks. And they spend it on nerdy shit.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Legit.
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet. It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back. Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Dang.
You should have known it.
It is leaking, so we'll have to go inspect it on the way out.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Okay, thank you, Logic. That makes more sense.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since. Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
Probably just as bad as 24-hour pizza delivery.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milius. Who
Oh,
would have guessed?
what's wrong with snuff milius?
What's the snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get
Ugh,
off on it.
that's not what I thought snuff was.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world. What does she mean to get off on it?
Oh my god, electrochemistry, you know.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators. You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist?
No,
No, he mostly just did drugs.
he mostly just did drugs. Okay.
But what drugs exactly?
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals. I wouldn't
Formaldehyde?
recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder.
Oh.
The smell was awful.
That's unfortunate.
Even you can probably do better than that.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists.
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Huh.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
Well, good, I guess.
Really? Anyway. They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
That's fucking...
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Yeah.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
What an idea.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Okay.
Indeed, what were the other ideas?
I want to hear about the bear, though.
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Okay, well...
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing. Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
The bear.
The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
I do.
To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Oh, depressed.
Eventually, Revachol Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I killed the bear. I murdered it. I unplugged it.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants.
Of course.
He called it Megatherion.
Megatherion. That's a cool name.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast. It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Okay.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Only alcohols.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Little sparkling embers under the window.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time. Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
I don't know.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
The faces and voices don't match. This could totally be her voice, I think.
Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore. Tricentennial Electrics?
Oh, she looks young. She looks young, just like hardened from work. You know, she's a jeweler. She works with like rough chemicals and environment.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us.
She
no
does need-
solidarity.
She needs a cough, for sure. That makes sense, I think.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want? Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Depressed. Extra poignant considering the Silicon Valley Bank news.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
Good question.
Ah, the Seminese trinkets, of course.
But it doesn't. This is merely a sarcastic response.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling
14
novelty
years.
dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe she just has very good energy.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics?
Oh, shots
What you're
fired.
describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism.
Ow! She's not wrong. Let me see.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Yes.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window. Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about.
Not me.
Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid. I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone. It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Nope. I can't afford to die, so I wish I could, but I cannot. Auto save! Alright, hold on actually. Speaking of, what do we have here? The hanged man. We need to do that. And we need to talk to the bookshop owner. Yes, report back to Plaisance. Alright, let's do that. That'll be the last thing we do today. And then next time we'll check out Ye Old Doomed Body. Let's see. No snitching? Snitches get stitches. Oh, I wonder if he'll say anything new about this bag now. No, nothing. Okay. Plaisance? Oh, did we level up yet? No, we haven't, but maybe we will now. Ma'am, I have news.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I ain't gonna buy shit.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
What?
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
Yes.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Gosh. Damn. I don't like any of these options, really. We're gonna go with the realist one, because I don't think this is gonna help.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
Oh, Lord. Should have back up. Hold on. Should I protect this lady? Uh, chaos? Nah.
You found a way to fix our entire economic system?
Sure.
Or are you talking about the building?
Okay. It is
Of
done.
course. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites. All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still.
The juju is gone.
Thank you, officer. Truly. You've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble
Skill
bookstore.
point.
And that's no small achievement.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
Except capitalism.
Alright then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yes. Alright, what we got? We finished that. Cool. Damn, we've done a lot of stuff so far. Okay. So we can put a point in something. But what? I know we got a thing that said... I do like the drama. The drama is fun. What is it? This one? Oh god, I can't read this. What is this? Let me see if I can move to a different spot. Okay. Alright. Let me see here. So if I do Esprit de Corps, I get +1 psyche base. Which is kind of nice considering that my psyche is super low. Volition would be nice to keep the morale up. Inland Empire. All of these actually get +1 to psyche. It's basically a fancy word for morale. Esprit de Corps? That makes sense. Based on your job. Oh! That makes sense. That makes sense. Charm. -1 items, -2 items, +1 item, +2 items. That's kind of nice. I do like Inland Empire. It's fun. Volition would be important too. Electrochemistry, I've had enough of that. Let me see. Physical instruments could be nice too. I don't know. These guys are doing fine. I think I should update Psyche. Either Volition or Inland Empire. Because Logic's doing pretty hot as well. And the drama. Let's do Volition. I think. Hold on. Let me read my stats. This one here gives me speed, gives 1 psi. So learning cap for perception raised to 5, speed gives 1 psi. Okay. So psi then. Speed gives 1 psi, so I'd have to get speed. Not this one. That instruction didn't make enough sense. So if I get speed, I get a psych, because that would be nice. But no, I'm gonna get volition because it's super low. Alright. Volition it up. Bam. Okay. Excellent. That authority is sad. Yeah, it's because I'm carrying this clipboard. It is a really sad clipboard. It has like notes from an ex-wife or some shit in it, and it gives me -2 authority. I can take the clipboard off and raise my authority stat though. I just saved, but I'll save again. That's cool. You too made Encyclopedia Primary. It's fun. This is my first time playing the game, but I've really enjoyed Encyclopedia so far. Also, welcome! Hello, JS. Dylan, too. You came at a bad time, though, because I'm just about to finish. Yeah. But hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This was a lot of fun. I'll be back on Monday with more Disco Elysium. We'll be examining the body now that I think I can hold my vomit in. And We need to find a way to sell the bottles so we can actually stay a night at the hotel. Otherwise, we're gonna be sleeping on the streets. So, yes, oyster sauce. Work on your voice acting. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, y'all. I'll see you next week, Monday. Have a good weekend.